All right. Good evening, everyone. Thank you for joining us at the required community meeting for University City Towns. My name is Nolan Groce. I'm with Urban Design Partners representing Arissa Holdings LLC on rezoning petition 2024-024. This petition proposes to rezone the property from MX2 to into a CD, that is a neighborhood 2A conditional district. On your screen, you can see the site as it exists today from the end of Abercrombie Road. Here's our 9.13 acre site located at the western end of the Abercrombie Street, north of I-485 and south of the recently rezoned property for the Powerhouse Data Center. That was rezoning petition 2023-030. So what is zoning? Why are we here this evening having a community meeting? What is a rezoning? What are zoning districts? Zoning is the city's method of classifying land by usage. It promotes development in a smart, reliable fashion. The chart on your screen shows current zoning districts under the City of Charlotte Unified Development Ordinance. The chart shows least intensive place types or zoning districts to the most intensive. So you have your neighborhood 1, A, B, C, D, E, and F, through neighborhood 2, up to ML, which is a manufacturing and logistics zoning district, all the way to TOD, which are transit-oriented developments. In North Carolina, there are two types of rezoning petitions, a conventional petition and a conditional petition. We're requesting a conditional rezoning, which has a site plan associated and provides conditions beyond the minimum code requirements. Few other relevant planning items and documents, the first of which is the Charlotte 2040 Comprehensive Plan. So the comprehensive plan is a living document that helps outline the character of the city of Charlotte. The policy framework helps guide development in the near and long terms. There's also the Charlotte Unified Development Ordinance, or the UDO. The UDO replaced the City of Charlotte zoning and subdivision ordinance and took effect June 1st of 2023. This simplifies and consolidates development regulations into a single document, aligning with the standards and vision of the 2040 Comprehensive Plan. There's also the 2040 Policy Map. This is a future land use map, identifying land uses that are most suitable for development in the future. Here you can see a current zoning map for the city of Charlotte. As I previously mentioned, the site is currently zoned MX2 from a previous rezoning petition, 2021-125, which was for a mixed-use residential development made up of townhomes and traditional single-family detached homes. Abutting to the north, there's an I2 conditional district. As I mentioned, 2023-030, that is for the Powerhouse Data Center. There's also the existing MX1 to the east, the Berkshire Coventry neighborhood. Across I-485, you can see a variety of zoning districts, be it the N1A and B, as well as an additional MX1 and a legacy zoning district, the R4 conditional district. The Charlotte Future 2040 policy map identifies this site as a neighborhood 1 place type. In the area are campus, commercial, parks, neighborhood 2, and a manufacturing and logistics place type. The existing Berkshire Coventry neighborhood has approximately 100 townhomes just to the east of the image on your screen, which is identified as neighborhood 2. So we see this as a continuation of the existing conditions and development pattern for the community. So some design considerations, things we took into account when creating the site plan as we prepared for rezoning petition 2024-024. Existing site conditions, whether it be topography, certain floodplains, where is the green area located on site? Community input, like we're having this evening, engaging the community, trying to elicit feedback on the site plan and the rezoning petition. The 2040 plan and policy map, trying to keep the site with the character intent of the neighborhood one place type. Existing entitlements and current entitlements. So what's being developed in the area and what trends do we see on nearby parcels? Pedestrian safety, walkability, connectivity, sidewalks, traffic patterns. Where are we going to put driveway connections? How are we going to restrict driveway connections? And looking at public versus private streets, as well as green space and natural areas. Here you can see the site plan for rezoning petition 2022-024. This is our 9.13 acre site requesting up to 76 multifamily attached townhome units. I'll jump ahead to our rendered site plan, which is a little bit easier to look at. So again, this is proposing up to 76 multifamily attached townhome dwelling units, extending Abercrombie Road as a public road extension, extending west through the site, continuing north to the abutting parcel. There'll be sidewalks on both sides of this street, along with an 8-foot planting strip. The rezoning petition requires 19,000 square feet of open space and just over 1.36 acres of green area. As you can see on this rendered site plan, there's a lot of green vegetation, so we are meeting and exceeding these requirements, trying to keep as much existing foliage and natural character of this parcel as we can. There's also a swim buffer along the external boundary to the north and to the west, which will be dedicated to Mecklenburg County Parks and Recreation for a future greenway connection. Townhome units are designed to front on open space and the Abercrombie Road extension. Each will have direct sidewalk access to the public street. The units will be accessed via two-way private alleys, most of which will have a 20-foot driveway. However, units facing the Abercrombie extension will be accessed via a 5 to 7 foot parking pad. You can see scattered throughout the site, there are also additional surface parking spaces, whether it be for guest parking if friends and family visit. North of the Abercrombie extension is a proposed stormwater control measure. This is used to collect and slowly drain stormwater runoff from developed areas. We're happy to talk about that in more detail if anyone has questions about its location, its purpose, and why it's being included in the site plan. Here's our anticipated timeline for 2024-024. We're this evening, April 10th, we're holding our required petitioner community meeting. This is followed by an expected public hearing date of May 20th, 2024. We would then go before the zoning committee to receive a recommendation on the petition at their June 4th meeting. And ultimately, we could receive a city council decision at the Monday, June 17th, 2024 meeting. Now, these dates are tentative, subject to change pending any possible deferrals, whether we need to have additional community engagement, work with neighboring property owners, the city council district rep, or so forth. So this timeline could push back a month potentially, but at this time, we are targeting each of these dates. With that being said, we're happy to answer any questions you might have about this petition. Again, my name is Nolan Groce. I'm with Urban Design Partners. You can reach me at the contact information below. That's ngroce@urbandesignpartners.com, or you can call me at 704-334-3303. We appreciate you joining us. Thank you for watching our recorded community meeting. Feel free to reach out with any questions or concerns, and we look forward to talking to you soon. Take care.